have anything to say? Well, then we gotta change. What are you gonna change it to, girl? Or is it just the same 4 lines? The world is in decline, and if the rich would just decide to give it all up, baby, you got a lot to say, but you will not ever say it if they do not give you the power. Yeah, my God is stuck in my head now, stuck in my head now, stuck in my head. My God is stuck in my head, it bears repeating. We got just 25 years to 25 years to 25 years to. We got just 25 years to save the whole planet. Gonna be the greatest, greatest man alive. Yeah, you'll be the greatest, greatest man alive. You could, but you can't make decisions. Do you have anything to say to a planet in decay? I know you don't. You say you do. So go and change everyone's mind by posting memes online. You save the world, you save the world, you save the world. Yeah, right. I wanna be the greatest, greatest man alive, but you can't make decisions. You got a lot to say, but you will not ever say it if they do not give you the power. Yeah, you wanna shout the same 4 lines like socialism's great, or yeah, capitalism's the best, okay. Yeah, my God, it's stuck in my head now, it's stuck in my head now, it's stuck in my head. My God, it's stuck in my head, it bears repeating. We got just 25 years to 25 years to 25 years to. We got just 25 years to save the whole planet. Gonna be the greatest generation, I know it. You can make the people wanna die for it. You be the one to open up their eyes, but they won't even listen. Perfect. The perfect stream where there is nobody and I can just say whatever I want and do whatever I want. But it is recorded. Alright, let's talk about how none of this is even real. None of this is even real. All will go away. Living in a plastic box instead of in reality. Don't you wanna be awake? Don't you wanna heal the earth? Don't you wanna feel the weight? Oh, that good work. So yeah. Number 1, neglect the planet. Number 2, on the net. Number 3, forget the rest. I don't think that's gonna work for me because I like reality, and I don't think I'm alone in that fact. None of this is real. Can you hear the horsemen coming? Don't you wanna feel plugged up to plastic boxes? I just wanna see what we've done. Come and tether me. I'll walk this world with you so free, so free. Don't you wanna walk with me so free, yeah. None of this is even real. All will go away. Living in a plastic box instead of in reality. Don't you wanna be awake? Don't you wanna heal the earth? Don't you wanna feel the weight of that good work? So yeah. Take the blue and live in comfort. Take the red, experience hurt. They can both tell you what it's gonna do. It's gonna be the best of both worlds. Take the purple pill. It's time to live in the future with me. None of this is real. Can you hear the horseman coming? Just wanna feel plugged up to plastic boxes. I just wanna see. I just wanna see what we've done. Come and tether me. Oh, walk this world with me so free, so free. Do you wanna walk with me so free, so free, yeah. If I found you, would you follow me out? Would you greet me with doubt or elation? Do you wanna be free? Are you ready to see? Are you ready to take the purple pill with me? None of this is real. Gonna hear the horseman coming. Cause you wanna feel plugged up to plastic boxes. I just wanna see. I just wanna see what we've done. Come and tether me. I'll walk this world with you so free, so free. Just you wanna walk with me so free, so free, yeah. None of this is even real. All will go away. Living in a plastic box, stepping in reality. Don't you wanna be awake? Don't you wanna feel the weight? Don't you wanna feel the weight of that good, good work? As you can tell, I dusted off this song today because it felt very relevant because of the metaverse. Don't you want to feel plugged up to plastic boxes? Don't you want to heal the earth? Don't you want to feel the weight of that good, good work? I just want to see. I just want to see what we've done. Come and tether me. I'm plugged up to all sorts of chords right now. I'm going to walk this world so free. So free. Don't you want to walk with me? So free, so free. Matrix 4 is coming out. The song's called Purple Pill. I want to record it for that. For in times. All right, let's do Sundown. Sundown, sitting on the White House lawn at night. Sundown, collusion and illusion of a liberal cry. I'm hella fucking special. I predicted this shit. I'm not afraid to admit I'm a prophet. And I'm shaking my fists and I'm got big dick cause I'm the Godhead. Sundown, gonna start a third world war tonight. Didn't happen. Sundown, pandemic on systemic when the chips are down. Well, I give you that one. You know that I was God up till the moment that it started going so wrong. You know that I don't hold no responsibility, but I'm still the son of your God. Well, I predicted this shit, I'm not afraid to admit I'm a prophet. And I'm shaking my fists and I'm got a big dick cause I'm the Godhead. Yeah, I am just using all the facts. I'm just using all the facts. I'm just using all the facts. I'm just abusing information. Hey. You gotta write down all the facts. You gotta look back on the past and stab it in the back. The bigger the amount, the bigger the account. You'll never be a prophet if your revenue is down. The words are coming out, you better write them down. You wanna know the future, better listen to me now. I'm gonna save your town, you better take it down. You wanna make it better, better take it in the mouth. And now you're thinking you don't see a point of drinking oil from a snake. Well, you ain't got a choice, give me your mouth. Hey, hey, let's play a game. You better bow down now. On down the drip, 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 drip of a fading mind. Alright. You gotta write down all the facts. You gotta look back on the past and stab it in the back. The bigger the amount, the bigger the account. You'll never be a prophet if your revenue is down. The words are coming out, you better write them down. You want to know the future? Better listen to me now. I'm gonna save your town. You better drink it down. You want to make it better? Better take it in the mouth. And now I'm thinking, you don't see the point of drinking oil from a snake? Well, you ain't got a choice, so give me your mouth. Hey, hey, let's play a game. You better bow down now. Everybody, yeah, rock your body, yeah. I wonder how the audio is sounding. Who could say? I'm going to sing a song about land stewardship. Land stewardship. All right, let's do it. As I was walking a ribbon of highway, I saw above me an endless skyway. I saw below me a golden valley. The land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. The land was made for you and me. I've roamed and I've rambled, followed my footsteps, the sparkling sands of the diamond deserts. All around me, a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. Seems to me the only thing holding a man to his land is how much he's going to carry out violence against his fellow man. What's a man to do when he doesn't have enough? What's a man to do his neighbor has too much. Well, you say that this is our land. I don't see it in the facts. There's something that is borrowed, and the earth will take it back. 'Cause we know the earth is dying as we barrel on ahead. So we say that this is our land, till all the land is dead. Fucking fuck, what are we doing? Carl, you're the best. Everybody should check out Asami Arrow. He and his brother do really, really fun videos on these old classic video games that I've never even heard of, and they're just really funny and hilarious and really like well made. It's Asami Arrow. You should look it up. I just got a text my friend saying I can't make it. I had a call scheduled with Evan McMullen, but I just needed to sing. Sometimes you just need to fucking sing. Sometimes you just like, I don't know, man. I feel like we're going to that plugged into plastic boxes world, like fucking metaverse. Jesus fucking Christ. How many layers deep are we in already? How many worlds have we destroyed? When do we get, is it we're just like keep creating simulations and destroying them and going deeper and deeper and deeper? None of this is even real. Okay. Rising sun, where I'm from, where I'm going to this morning. Where I've been, come from the east onto the west. The rising sun. Say, hey God, can I please move the moon? 'Cause it's getting in my way, and I don't have any room in life to fill up all the sky so that the earth could burst to bloom in the morning. Just a rising sun. And the ground circles round, but if that should cease to be? Would I go to the north, to the south, till my fires burn away, just a fading star? So hey guy, can I please move the moon? 'Cause it's getting in my way, and I don't have any room like to fill up all the sky so that the earth could burst to bloom in the morning. Just a rising sun. Yeah. Let's just get a different guitar for the patient moon. Just be patient. Let's hope it's in tune. Let's hope it's in tune, baby. Backstreet's back. All right. Let me see. Not even close. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. That's what you are for people. A song called The Patient Moon, which apparently I'm not being very right now. In the state of things. You know, The Rising Sun is about sort of a one-sided vision. It's when you have a vision of what the world should be like, and you cannot see anybody else's opinion. The sun is pleading to God to get that sun out of the sky. All humans want is sun. Sun is really nice. I really like sun. It's very shiny, very warm. Of course, the reality is if the sun shined all the time, we would all die. It needs heating and cooling. It's the rhythm. It's the up and down of things. And so it's kind of like the sun kind of just did like a diss track against the moon. And so I wrote this song called A Patient Moon, which is like the diss response from the moon to the sun. Okay. Hide on your fire, the sun is a liar, gonna shine as bright as the stars by my side. If I'm just a reflection, look how the restin' gonna shine as bright as they need me tonight. Because I've been thinking things about the things they're saying to me, and I think that God and I would both agree that I'm a light, you're a light, need us both in the life. So take a bow, take a rest, leave the frame and chase the western way. We all need direction. There's also perspective in the Center is nowhere between you or I. And we're both moving forward as our words make them warmer. And we'll find a way to just sleep through the night. So just wait. Yep. Thanks. So just wait. When time comes around, darling, just wait. So yeah, like so the patient moon is like warm data, you know, context, man. We all need direction, but there's also perspective, and the center is nowhere between you or I, right? So it's like the patient moon is just, you know, okay, son, I get it. You're super active with your visions of truth in your mind. So also the sun and the moon are a metaphor for the way consciousness works, where thoughts like basically shine into the brain and you react to them. And so there's sort of this duality of consciousness of the thought creating brain and the being that experiences it, even though you can dissolve that whole thing. It's just the standard dual existence. And then there's a third one. It's called the Earth Replies. Because the Earth is like, okay, Mom, Dad, I get you're bickering about me, but chill out. I don't need your pride, and I don't need your fear, 'cause we'll find it all out as I spin through this fear of myself and others. We will bind together, we will find another somewhere throughout time. So don't discount our growth. I can spin on my own, and I'll fight off your fight with a breath of ozone. From the heart of my core flows out magnetic folds. They will cast off your words and will make us a home. So you raised us so well, we can walk on our own. We can do all the things that we need to make home now. With all of our people and all of our pride, we'll find one another, we'll seek out the light. So don't discount our growth. We can walk on our own, and the world's not alone when the earth is your home. So that's like if we happen to come together and solve all the problems, then, you know, maybe we'll figure it out. But you know, I'm not completely optimistic, and I'm all about these dualities. So on the other side of the album is a song called "The Earth Reprise," which is meant to sound like the Earth was blown up, because it might. Because, you know, we're going into the metaverse, another little layer. It's Facebook all the way down. It's Facebook all the way down. How long have we been at this? Is this the only life that's ever been lived? How long have we been at this? Which layer of reality is this? Please don't go into the metaverse, except very specific instances. Not ones driven by profit incentive. One's all about learning, like super reality. Camp down races. Okay. This is very healing for me. Want to hear a song about the criminal justice system in America? About the inequality of justice? And how money, tied to the justice system, because you can pay to have a better lawyer, and that means the justice system is unfair, and anything that has a fee for being, when you're, break the law, if it's just a fee, that means it's okay for rich people, illegal for poor people, and that's super fucked up. Ow! I was gonna play a song. Oh yeah. The fuck should I do? What 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 the fuck should I do? Everyone's eating the meaning of God, chasing the freedom to be what you want. You turn to the music and now you abuse it, cause everyone's trying to be on the top. And seeking the meaning of God, praise of the people on top. You're weaker the more that you talk, so I know what you say. You think something'll change. I love everyone thinking they're gonna break out of this social decay. Praise the people up high, pay their way out of crime, but you're stuck at the bottom. You better get ready to pay with your time. What the fuck should I do? 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 And everyone's trying to be a big man, cheating and stealing is part of your plan. So everyone does it, you can't rise above it, you're playing the game. So none of you even exist. Back on my fist, taking a personal risk, selling your soul for a chit, taking a piss, looking into the abyss. Copy the people on top, breaking the law. But if you ever get stopped, lawyers won't do what you want, cause you ain't got the money and power of God. And seeking the meaning of God, to praise the people on top. You're weaker the more that you talk, so I know what you say. You think something'll change. I love everyone thinking they're gonna break out of the social decay. Praise the people up high, pay their way out of crime, but you're stuck at the bottom. You better get ready to pay with your time. What the fuck should I do? 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 What the fuck should I? Fuck should I? Eating the meaning of God. Praise to the people on top. You're weaker the more that you talk, speak the truth. Weakens you. You can get further ahead if you misrepresent the truth. Generally, depending on the context. Speak. This song is about speaking your truth. Do you want to hear a song about speaking your truth? It's called Speak. But we got girl to make this right. Okay. I might have to scroll on this one. Are you gonna raise up and lift your voice so high? Are you gonna break down and never even try? Cause you gotta know we ain't got a lot of time. This life, these times, you wanna change their minds, but you feel it's too late. No talk now. Minds are assigned to signs of hate. Voices clash and stay the same, so you feel quiet now. Hold your tongue and things will change. Change your ear and walk away, and you'll feel no fear, but it will not help us heal. Let's scroll down. Are you gonna say I don't like the other side? Are you gonna think you're the only one who's right? Is it really worth losing Earth to keep your pride? No time for spite. We've gotta make this right. 'Cause if we could change, balance out. Some will say we've lost our way. Seek your voice and things will change what you feel. Beaten down, face your truth upon the stage. Use your word and we could say what we need to be. Your voice will set you free. Are you gonna say, I don't think I wanna change? Are you gonna pray out to the world with your pain? These are coming, you just keep on running. I think you got something to say. Hey, 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 hey. And it's something like, you can't control more than the things you know. So I love to watch you say that you're gonna make a change, but I got a feeling in my soul that we got some room to grow if we wanna see the earth survive. So we'll say it one more time, but I wanna hear you speaking up. Lord, I just can't get enough, and I wanna hear our voices one as we breathe the rising sun. Thanks. Minds resign. There's so many words here, it's pretty hard to pick up. Are you going to raise up and lift your voice so high? Are you going to break down and never even try? Because you got to know, we ain't got a lot of time. This time. These times. You want to change their minds, but you feel it's too late. No talk now. Minds resigned to signs of hate. Voices clash and stay the same. So you feel quiet now. Hold your tongue and things will change, huh? Close your ear and walk away, and you'll feel no fear. But it will not help us heal. Are you going to say, I don't like the other side? Are you going to think, you're the only one who's right? Is it really worth losing Earth to keep your pride? No time for spite. We've got to make this right. Because I feel we can change. Balance out. Some will say we've lost our way. Speak your voice and things could change. But you feel beaten down. Face your truth upon the stage. Use your word and we could save what we need to be. Your voice will set you free. Are you going to say, I don't think I want to change? Are you going to pray out to the world with your pain? Fears are coming, but I think you got something to say. You can't control more than the things that you know. But I love to watch you say that you're going to make a change. Because I've got a feeling in my soul that we've got some room to grow. If we want to see the earth survive. So I'll say it one more time. I want to hear you speaking up. You speaking up. Lord, I just can't get enough. And I want to hear our voices one as we breathe the rising sun. I don't know what that experience was like on the other side. Just hear the whole song rehearsed. This is so healing. Jesus Christ, this fucking day was very disheartening. very, very disheartening. Very much feeling like, oh, we're on the wrong path. We're on the wrong path. We're on the wrong path. I would love for that not to be the case. I got another one. I wonder if this will work. I don't even know how the audio sounds over there. I hope it sounds good. The first time I did, there was like really quiet and it didn't sound good. Well, I've been round this road. Nobody knows how far it goes, but I feel like walking as far as these 2 feet will let me go. You rely on a man to tell you all the things you can and can do. Oh well, tell me if you can see the light at the end of the road. Feel alive as you watch it unfold. Her eyes unto the rising sun, wait upon the patient moon. I try to just speak for the earth. I look to the north, see the world for what it's worth, and I feel like talking as far as this still voice will let me go. You lie on a plan tell you all the things you can and can do. Oh well, tell me if you can see the light at the end of the road. Feel alive as you watch it unfold. I heard these hymns inside my mind, so strange it seems it could be mine, but I took the words as my own. I look down this road, nobody knows how far it goes, but I feel like walking as far as these 2 feet let me go. You lie on a plan, tell you all the things you can and can do. Oh well, tell me if you can see the light at the end of the road. I can feel alive as you watch it unfold. That one less so. I heard these hymns inside my mind, so strange it seems it could be mine, but I took the words as my own. Oh! You hear some themes interconnecting all of these songs? Like, what the fuck should I do? Is that maybe a song about sense making, and is there a lot of things about the future and unwanted futures and the ways that we are moving through time and space and where we're going? Speaking of space, let's do this. Okay, I fucked that up already. I just gotta put this in. We don't know why we were trying so hard. Save all the earthlings from something they don't want to hear. You're stuck in your way and you're stuck online. Just wait for the perfect solution to come and decide. You're gonna die if you do not compromise. So we are trying to be nice, to find a way for you to integrate, but you insist on your lies. Hey, God won't save you, say hey, just try. Hey, wait for the future, don't wait, it's the way, it's the way, it's the way. The future is not that hard to predict, but by the time it is here, you'll be holding your dick. And we know that you think you're never wrong. Nothing will change that, not even a line in a song. You're still alive for maybe 25 years, but then you're gonna die. You got a chance if you could see through your hands and see that there's other minds. Hey, God won't save you, say hey, just try. Hey, wait for the future, don't wait, it's the way, it's the way, it's the way. It's always been hard to watch a planet die. We're still gonna try to help you see eye to eye. We see the same thing. It happens over and over and over, over and over and over again. You got this, you got this, you got this way about you. The human race is so hard to fight. You got this, you got this, you got this. If you could just, you got to see that you are not the only people in existence. Woo! There's some chance you'd rather sacrifice lambs than even fucking try. Just write it down, then fucking go to town with all that effort you might. Hey, God won't save you, say hey, just try. Hey, wait for the future, don't wait, it's the way, it's the way, it's the way. We are the aliens trying to reach you. We speak to your world through your stars when they get really high. And J. Michael Tillman was just the beginning. There's probably at least 20 more until they just let you die. Not gonna lie, because we speak mind to mind and say whatever we like. It's kinda weird, the language makes them not here, just makes a neural divide. Hey, we're not gonna save you, so hey, just try. Hey, world just not and today, not today, not today, not today. Woo! That song is about aliens communicating to us psychically through psychedelics in order to impart novel wisdom. It's a story. It's a story that has story truth in it. And, you know, there may be like 1% chance of truthy truth. The songs are available to stream everywhere, or some of the songs are available to stream everywhere. I'm playing a lot of the new stuff, but the Rising Sun, the Patient Moon, and the Earth Reprise are on everywhere. Yeah, there's also, none of this is real. If you look on Spotify, there's actually not on Spotify, sorry, on SoundCloud. There's a demo of it, the one that was like, if you're just like, I want to hear this again. None of this even real, all will go away. Living in a plastic box, instead of in reality. Living in a plastic box. Like, I mean, augmented reality has a lot of positive, incredible potential. It's like a layer through which we can educate ourselves and learn about the world. There's a lot of incredible potential, but the way that it is being pursued, and Facebook is leading the way based off of the profit incentive. After all the fucking terrible shit that they've done, after all they've fucked up the social layer, after all they've done, they have the audacity to say, fuck reality. Let's dive another layer deeper. I'm telling you guys, it's Facebook all the way down. Meta turtle. Meta turtle. Thank you. Meta turtle. Meta turtle. Doom. Did I have any other songs that I felt like I needed to play? I don't really. I have a single out just that's recently called Another Other, but it's really fucking hard for me to sing the chorus. I don't wanna be another other, just another tribe that makes you feel afraid. I just wanna bind our brains. I feel ready. Cold and chemical, time to melt the minds and make us see the same. Hey, you feel it in your brain, it's coming from inside. You wanna feel the feeling, and the feeling's feeling right. You're jet the other side, there's no way that you're right. I know because I know you'll never change your mind, yeah. I wanna be a brother, but I fear and I fear what you say. Where do we run for cover when the bombs come from the space in our brains? I can say a lie and miss another. Tell me that you're right and I don't feel the same. You walk away, look into your eyes. I see another mind, another kind. Maybe if we both just calm down, it'll change. Hey, I wanna take your mind and lay it over mine and see the things I see and see the wisdom in your eyes. I know we're not the same, but maybe if we change and move a little closer, maybe we can find a way. I wanna be a brother, but I fear and I fear what you say. Where do you run for cover when the bombs come from the space in our brains? Hey you, what's your name? All you wanna do is sing the same refrain. Hey, I won't change. Nothing that you say is gonna shake my faith. Hey, what's your name? All you wanna do is sing the same refrain. Hey, I won't change. Nothing that you say is gonna shake my faith, but I wanna be a brother, but I fear and I fear what you say. Where do you run for cover when the bombs come from the space in our brains? That is on streaming. That's called Another Other. You know, I say tell there's a theme to my music about, people coming together and seeing as one and like working and actually trying to avert a catastrophic disaster. Art about systems change, art about sense making, art about our different perceptions and how they don't align. Talk about perspective a lot. I'm talking about voices flowing together a lot. Normal human stuff. And that song, the Another Other, which is already on there, is going to have a remix released on the 2nd. That song was written like 3 days after the election, the 2020 election, and it was when it was starting to become clear what was going to happen. I wrote that feeling like I want to try to come back together with people. I want to try. I had been trying for a while, and then eventually gave up because everything was so crazy. And so I just wanted to reach out, but also feeling like, bro, what you saying, dude? You are talking crazy shit, right? And that was that was before the insurrection, the on the 6th, And so it got even crazier. And so I have a remix coming out called this. I'll give you. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Get it. Yeah. Ready. Yeah. It gets crazier. I want to take your mind. Ooh.
It's another. It's another. It's another. Other. It's another. Other. It's another.
My first remix I've ever made in my entire life. And I made it in my own single. And that is going to be on streaming on 2nd, which is election day. Because it's that day where it's like, we're so politically divided. That's really one of the biggest divisions among us. That's the thing that gets connected to the violence and the hatred and the... I'm sure the Yu-Gi-Oh! Naruto fandoms are at each other's throats a lot. But it's not quite the intensity of the political landscape. I do believe that we can come together. I'm sad boy energy today because I feel like the inclination is to turn inwards now more than ever, to build more bubbles, to not reach out to each other, to not try to understand each other, to not go into this process of connection. I know that we can do it. I know that we can come together, but it's so hard when the algorithms are connecting which voices get to connect to each other, really, and amplifying the specific voices. And it's like, is it really creating the ideal connections for the greater good? Is it really promoting content that will really help individuals self-actualize and be the best version of themselves and learn to help others and themselves? If you tune it. So I'm gonna play maybe 1.5 more songs. I'm gonna play one song because I know how to play it, and another song I'm gonna try to play it, and if I fail I'm gonna abandon it. Well, there's a moon rising above all of the land, spinning around. And there's a moon smiling its way in on my heart, in on my sound. I don't need another lover, I just need love in my life. 'Cause there's a heart shaped like my life, taking its time, finding its tide. And there's a light sending a sign, don't fear the dark, don't fear the light. I don't need time to recover, I just need a change of mind. Well, I found this sound in the space between our mouths, and I weeped, then unwound, took her heart outside my town. We don't need to become mothers, we just need to say the word. 'Cause there's a moon rising above all the land, spinning around. And there's a moon smiling its way in on my heart, in on my sound. I don't need time to recover, we just need to come together. That's not the lyric, but my brain decided to sing something else at the last second. Then this. Oh, that's called Moon in the Shape of a Heart. That one is on streaming. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in a world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. Come with me and we'll be in a world. That's it. We can change the world, bro. We totally can. You just gotta end your obsession with money. If all action in society is quantified by money, that means the only people who can create meaningful change are the ones who have money. That means you are saying, I am tacitly giving all of the power to reshape society to the rich. You have to be willing to engage in, this is crazy, but to engage in real system change that doesn't require, creepy, revolution stuff, is that, damn, I forgot, I lost my train of thought. Is you have to work towards it without being motivated by the reward of money. Like, I know so many people at my age who are just like, okay, I don't want to be in the front. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight the system anymore. I just want to settle down. I want to have kids. I want to get a house. And somebody else will figure it out. Who the fuck else is going to figure it out? Who the fuck is going to fix things? Who the fuck is going to fucking solve this shit? Who's going to propose a solution? Who's going to create new systems? Fuck, it's gotta be us. We gotta just try. And there are so many creative and clever solutions. I've talked to so many smart, intelligent people these last few weeks with so many incredible ideas. And it's like we all are seeing a little piece of something larger. And I want to hear all of those voices come together as one. I talk to people about this idea of like a manifesto of manifestos, or a constitution of constitutions, just as a metaphor, not as the actual end goal. But that if all of these brilliant minds put to word as clearly as they could in their mind's eye represent what this vision of the future that they have. We all are sharing our individual perspectives of the future in either a manifesto or a white paper or a book or a thesis. Just like, this is my vision of reality. And then you stream those together through generative modeling, through GPT-3, in a way that is parameterized so it knows the source. It can learn over time which sources are most reliable and consistent over time to their own word, as well as the word of others in the future. That's very complex and hard to understand. I get that. But I don't think that out of the gate, if you just picked up an alien who had never heard of capitalism and tried to explain to it the way capitalism worked, I don't think they would get it. I think it's a very abstract thing. And so it is possible that the new solution is going to be very far removed from economics, the concept of economics. I think it's very likely there will be some sort of token associated with it, and that will be associated with some sort of distributed data store. There'll be decentralization involved in it. It will involve the non-hierarchical organization of action. So that means you have to create some sort of system that is in the network, aggregating these different perceptions and aiding in the collective decision-making process. That is 100% completely doable. But I want us to jump forward about 10 years and skip the whole black box thing, which when we just shit around making database schemas about saving specific voting things and all of these tokens, the way that they're working right now, these scoring systems that can't learn. Like doing generative modeling where it's learning which voices are most consistent over time, that has metastability. It has evolvability. That means that the way that it is rewarding, the way its function can evolve over time while also being consistent over time to the past ways that it was represented. There are a lot of, the way the current system works is very, very, very rigid and intentionally slow. And anyways, I don't know if any of this is making sense. Eventually, I hope this stuff will make sense because I've connected to enough people, and the ideas, we're all exposed to the same information. So there's all this crazy creative concurrent ideation. And I really believe that it's possible, but it's weird because I would say at the fundamental part of it, for new systems, there needs to be accountability to your word online specifically, but by choice. Not a forced accountability, of course, but like you have the option to opt into a network to say, like, I want to stake my word because, I want to interact with people and do good work together. But because doing good work with people often involves like complete strangers at the world scale, there's a problem establishing trust. And even when people feel like they know each other pretty well, we're not really understanding each other that well. And so we have a shit ton of conflict about money because money is not a good interface. It is a simple, efficient interface because it can be represented by a physical object like a clam or a gem, as an exchange token. That's great. But we're so far evolved beyond that. Now, like money is in a computer, and we have all these layers of security to like even make that digital token work. So why not change how it works? And I think there are a lot of great ideas out there. I'm trying to learn more about them, trying to learn about all these ideas. The fundamental thing behind cognitivism is about continuing to update your beliefs and not being absolutely certain about anything. And that includes my own vision of this system, right? Like that I am always open to changing my perception of it. But I also still fundamentally believe in this idea of the accountability of word, especially when there's dissonance, when there's disagreement between two people. Say you are trying to collaborate with somebody and there's this major disagreement, and no matter how much you fight, no matter how much you try to work through it just through natural conversation, it will not fucking resolve, be it for your emotions or you're just not communicating well enough. What you can do in that moment is clarify clearly your perceptions to each other. Put it down in word in a way that you say, like, this is what I believe, and I think it'll be true in the future. And I'm willing to hold my word to that. Right? And enter into a sort of transaction of disagreement with that individual. Then, as time moves forward and reveals, and this is where it gets really confusing, because people are like, who is evaluating, who's in charge? And it's like, you keep thinking these hierarchical ways. I know it's hard to think about a network of all these independent models that are doing sort of parameter exchange where you have localized instances and there's a level of personal trust in those localized instances. I know it's very complex. I know there's a lot of layers, but like, we're talking about designing new systems that are hopefully functional at hundreds of millions of people and minimize corruption over time. There should be a little bit of complexity, enough so that it's not cheatable. What's going on? I'm just ranting. Absolutely. The first version of something like this already is made by like fascists. I mean, I don't want to say fascist because it's such a meaningless word when we throw it at everybody. But like when you think of social credit, when you have a top-down version of it, a not decentralized version where the voices and the truth is dictated by one. That's how people are going to perceive anything like this, because you're saying, oh, it's like China. And it's like, no, you can have an emergent collective decision-making process. Now that the key thing is that cognitism is designed to function at a scale. So you can have an installation of 6 people, you can have an installation of 20 people, and then you can have installations of thousands of people, and then those different installations can interact with each other via nodes. You can even have your own personal installation. Like, there are different node types for the network, and there's all these layers of security and privacy, but they're designed to help us speak our truths and come together and find a common representation over time as our inconsistencies are shown. Like, we generally forget when we're really confident about something in the past. Like when we have an argument with somebody, we're like, blah, 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 blah. We usually forget about it. And then like later when somebody's proved wrong, somebody might go back and say like, you were wrong. And they're like, I don't give a shit. And then there's no accountability for the intensity and the certainty that they had at that time, which was actually a distraction from collaborative decision-making at that time. Like, because they were basically pushing into the world something very, very confidently, a lie, pushing into the internet misinformation. By the way, another way that we can move forward is, just yeet the internet. But I do think you need, if you're going to have this free flow of memes throughout there, like, you shouldn't be surprised when you see viral effects and you see sort of misinformation, conspiracy rise up. And you shouldn't be surprised when the filter says, controlled by profit incentive, like the Facebook filters, do not really direct that content in a healthy way. But we can design systems that distribute content specifically designed to improve the collective well-being of those interfacing with it over time. There are a lot of ways to do that. I am just proposing one way that has been thought down to the T. I'm trying to say, here's a way we can do it. Please present to me another way. Please show me where I am wrong, but please understand it fully. Because I have conversations with people where they'll insist they've understood what I'm saying. I was like, no, you're not reflecting back what I have said to you. You're saying different words that do not reflect the same truth to me. And so that's what we have to do. Is sometimes it's hard when I'm like listening to other people's new systems, and they're very, very complex, because like, who gets into this stuff? Who the fuck goes into this field? Like, crazy people. Like, who's sitting around writing manifestos about like credit systems and shit like that? Like, just trying to make a better world. And so a lot of the times it's very, very verbose, and it's very, very hard to understand. But I just have this vision of this future of all of our voices flowing together in a way that it's actually healthy. Like, I can see it. I could see these two dark futures, or these two different futures. One is dark, which is the Facebook metaverse hooked up to heroin VR pods, and 2 is where we have a much lighter layer of interaction for collective decision making, which is really just interfaced through text. Text is really important, and the idea of speech being the primary entrance for the system is really important because that creates a very small barrier for people. That means people in tribes in the middle of nowhere, as long as they have some sort of interface, if they're given like phones, then they can interface and they can share their collective vision of truth. And I could go so far into like why there would be direct motivation if it was actually built properly to bring like the technology to small communities so that they can actually represent their own voices, so that they can rebuild their community based on their own vision, but also based off of people from the outside areas who have more resources, bringing their resources to that dilapidated community because they want to build a better future, right? Because by helping and contributing to that locality, build themselves into a self-sustaining sort of regenerative community, their voice is in this network shown to be reliable and shown to be something worthy of amplification, so that when there are future problems in the future, that we know whose voices to amplify. Right now, we just amplify the same voices over and over and over and over and over again, no matter how wrong they are, no matter how wrong the pundits are on TV, no matter how wrong the politicians lie and don't follow up with their things. No matter brain fart. No matter how much, I don't know. There's just no accountability, right? And we could have accountability across time by creating this collective record of our beliefs, which involves like politicians. They're making promises, right? They're making promises, and we buy into that. And then what percentage of those promises actually come true? What percent of those things that are actually delivered? But we forget so much about what they promised. And so we kind of just get comfortable and don't want to think about it. That's why I don't really believe in representative government, where you have individuals who are trying to speak for other people, because how can they do that? Like, how they have to live, they have to take a shit every day, they have to eat food, they have to think about their own being. But if you have representational government, where its active role is try to reflect back upon the communities a central ethos that is beneficial across time to the collective well-being. And that's very abstract, but it's completely doable. We can heal this world, and we can start directing our collaborative action towards building things that actually help people and are sustainable. We can get rid of dumb things like rent seeking and like planned obsolescence. There are ways to make the idea of markets and the products that get built function so much better and so much more in alignment with social good. And right now we're in this period of time where people are working through ideas that, like, I spent, months on in 2016 getting to a certain point where, like, oh, that's not enough. I went through like prediction markets. I'm like, that's an interesting, exciting concept. Is that enough? No, that's not enough. And there's so many reasons why. And there's so many reasons why a lot of ideas that people are putting forward probably will not solve things. Some people just think it's like UBI is the solution. Some people think it's like, all you have to do is tax the rich. I sing about that a lot. It's like, if only we just tax the rich. Like, I don't know, maybe if we created a new system of collective decision making so that, the voices that are not traditionally amplified can be amplified when they turn out to be right. Like, how many people, when big rich people try to do things, predict dark futures based on their actions, like, you're gonna crash a super tank of oil or something, and they're like, no, I won't. And then there's no accountability, right? I want accountability to our long-term future. We have this vision of this dark future. We want to avoid it, so we need to work collectively together in a way to move towards a brighter future. But ideally, we're wrong about like civilizational collapse. Ideally, we are wrong about that. So that was a fun rant. Today was a rough day, but it felt good to sing. It felt good to get the truth out. I feel that it's so important to speak your truth. I really believe that. To not just consume the views of others, to actively work through it. And that means doing things like writing articles or writing in a journal or making videos, but actually taking the time to process your own views. Not just to read news, but to put it into your own words. The act of putting your truth into your own words actively structures the brain and minimizes cognitive dissonance. There is actually, in the cognitive process of just going through forethought, it is a very healthy process of revealing these inconsistencies. You do need an extra layer of tech because, as I discovered, there are specific people who are so in this need of the feeling of being right that when you present to them their past claims and show that they're not aligned, rather than just accepting that and changing, they sort of double down, or they say that's inconsequential and will not update anything in their priors. And so I think upon that layer, if there was some sort of tokenization of that, whereby it's too complex for this moment. Gotta get better at communicating about the ideas succinctly and in an embodied way that's like, okay, this is what it's like to actually live like this. Because it would be very minimal, you know? It would be like having a fucking Nokia. It would be like, okay, most of the time you're just spending interacting with other people, doing good work, trying to solve problems and make people's lives better. As well as, you know, there is still like the idea there will still be the monetary token. And so you can still take, you know, create security over time by saving this token into your bank. But I would imagine over time, when as this secondary token gets better at allocating our attention and therefore influencing people to distribute their resources in a different way to actually collectively maximize well-being, that stuff. I gotta stop. Thanks everybody for listening. You're great. I love you all.